All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, in all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so this is I just want to do a short lesson, Salakia, however long the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. All right, and this is going to be a continuation of kind of a little mini series I've been doing today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai about plagues and pestilence. All right, and the first one, both of them were about pretty much was about the monkeypox, but you got three major ones out there right now. Really four, because the salmonella or whatever is back too. The Big C, the monkeypox, and the bird flu are the main top three right now. All right, plagues that are in the world right now, pestilence. All right, that the Most High is stricken the world with. All right, and Lord Willis brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says bird flu outbreak plunges U.S. egg production to 7-year low. All right, and obviously people eat eggs. All right, so that's another death blow to the global global food supply chain. And Elder Tahar just did a video speaking about how what is it, less than I think 10 weeks. All right, the world is gonna run out of wheat. All right, so this famine is coming, man, and it's all it's all, what's the word I'm looking for? It's all coming together, man. All this is happening at the same time. Wheat is being destroyed. Birds are being destroyed, being killed. Turkeys. You got outbreaks of or recalls on different foods like peanut butter and things like that. So Esau is really coming after the global food supply chain. All right, and that's biblical prophecy. All right, because the scriptures speak about a famine, and that's going to help bring about the famine. All right, all these recalls and them having to kill these birds because of the bird flu. All right, or the production of eggs slowing down. All right, or basically cutting off altogether. The diesel trucks. All right, on the East Coast, you got a shortage of diesel. Diesel is getting ridiculously high. You got shortages on top of that, and then on top of that, with the diesel being so high, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost the consumer more because it's going to cost more for the truckers to get the products to the stores. All right, so all this is just coming together all at the same time, man. So this ain't going to end pretty, all right, at all. Again, it says bird flu outbreak plunges U.S. eggs production to a 7-year low, right here in Babylon. All right. Um. Damn, I think it froze up. Let me read this. It says avian influenza, if I pronounced that right, has already impacted more than 37 million birds across 34 U.S. states this year. Right, they had to kill a lot of them. The fast-spreading virus has sent the production of eggs tumbling and prices at the supermarket soaring. Again, it's like a pick your poison. Either the food is going to get so high you can't afford it, or it's just going to run out. All right, because both of them is happening at the same time. Bloomberg reports the production of U.S. eggs in April plunged as millions of eggs producing hens were slaughtered, right, due to the virus. I'm guessing mitigate the virus spread. The latest data, Slovakia, from the USDA shows egg production fell to 3.9% to 7.55 billion, while the number of egg-laying birds dropped to 5.3% from a year ago. All right, I think the screen froze up. It did. Okay, let's see if it come back up. Satan, man. Yeah, this thing tripping, brothers. All right, here we go. The reproducing output will continue. The reducing output will continue to pressure retailers' prices for a dozen of eggs higher. In April alone, prices jumped 23%. That's a lot from the month before. To $2.52 price range. Price reached levels not seen since early 2016, a period that followed the avian influenza outbreak of 2014 through 2015, which led to a 50% increase in egg prices in the second half of 2015. Egg prices could rise more as producers fail to meet increased demands as supply. See, man. The cost of breakfast is soaring everywhere from orange juice to bacon to wheat have jumped in price. Again, Elder Tahar just uploaded a video speaking about how less than 10 weeks or 10 weeks, which ain't even 2 months, um, there ain't gonna be no more wheat in the world, pretty much. Has jumped in prices. The first meal of the day used to be the most affordable, not so much anymore. Right. Times is changing, man. All right. In the next few months, I speak as a man when I say this, but the way things are looking the next few months, this is gonna be a whole nother Babylon, man. What you're seeing right now, waking up, like I said earlier in the video I did through the Spirit and Power by Bashim Shai, whereas in the days of Noe, it was business as usual, and then one day the rain came, like the scriptures say. I meant to say Salaki as the scriptures say. One day it was pretty much business as usual, and then after that, the flood came. All right, and life changed for everybody. All right, except 8 people in the world then. All right, and life is about to change for you people here in Babylon the Great. Soon you ain't gonna be able to go to your Popeyes or your Winn Dixies or Walmarts. They're doing bad. Walmart's doing bad. All right, Target is doing bad. All right, because the prices are getting so high due to the inflation, and Joe Biden has no answers for nobody. All right, he hadn't done a what's it called, a face in pro, whatever they call it, interview in 100 days. He don't give a fuck about you people, man. Then they come with no solution at all. All they keep doing is finger pointing. It's Russia's fault. It's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault. This is the problem. But he ain't doing nothing to fix it. Why? Because he don't care. All right. But they're shipping money to Ukraine like crazy, and they just dumped a bunch of money in purchasing those monkeypox shots. All right. So at least they got you niggas there. All right. Protect protect you there. But this is second Esdras chapter 15. So I get better seeds, man. The prices of things gonna continue to go up. And again, it's just gonna get worse, like brothers have been saying. All right, when we read 16, I find something 15, 16. So like it. This is second Esdras 16 and 18. I read this earlier too. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine. All right. And through these plagues, the famine is getting amped up, and great death, the beginning of wars, and power shall stand in fear for the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils should come? Behold, famine and plagues. All right, the bird flu is a plague. All right, it's creating a famine because birds are getting killed, egg production is dropped. All right, tribulation and anguish are set as a scourge for the amendment. It is said as the beginning of wars. The reason why they're saying that this wheat shortage is coming because of this conflict with Ukraine, supposedly. All right, so we're in the last days of the last days, man. It's over, man, for America. All right, again in the next few months, you're gonna see a whole different Babylon, man. Verse 20. But for all, and it ain't gonna be pretty, man. All right, except for the elect. The elect, hopefully the elect, the brothers out there pushing to myself out of that number. We're gonna be loving it, man. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be any way mindful of their scourge. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, and them days are over. The price of everything is going up. They should think themselves to be in case. Right, when the Crown Rail 19 first hit, and things went back to normal, you still get your cheap food and all of that. All right, before the inflation due to all the money printing really suck in, you can still get your burgers and things like that for cheap. Your restaurant still can somewhat of a decent price in your grocery store. But after the effect, when the effect of all that money printing kicked in for the big C, all right, when that kicked in and it caused the inflation to go up, all right, the victuals ain't so good cheap no more, man. All right, they're high as hell now, man. Food is high as hell, and they're cutting people off food stamps too, man. All right, they're cutting people's food stamps off too, and that was a trap. They gave people all them food stamps to go out there and buy up as much food as possible, and then they just cut them off for whatever reason. A lot of them are being cut off to be in good case. Right, you thought it was all good. All right, now things are about to get ugly. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish in famine, starving to death. Others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. All right, which the Most High sword is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the nuclear missiles. All right, and a part of Esau's sword is biological warfare, like these pestilence and plagues that he's putting out there. The Most High put the spirit on him to do so. All right, so it's part of the Most High sword, man. All right, Esau is part of the Most High sword, and again, that sword is not just consist of tanks and missiles and things like that. It also consists of biological warfare. All right, monkeypox and AIDS and things like that. The Big C, the bird flu. All right, salmonella. I believe that too. Esau cooked that up too. A lot of kids have been dying from hepatitis. You know, judgment is just reigning in the earth right now, man, and it's going to get worse. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing the truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.